Hey, keep it underground. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Is everybody buried in snow? I guess the East Coast got a bunch. It looks like there's probably 2 inches out there now. Hey, Annie. You up early cooking? Back at you, Matt, or Mighty Annie. I can't. I'm just sitting here anticipating the 4 years of peace and prosperity that are about to crash down on our heads. Hey, all of us but 1.4 million of us survived the first 4 years, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, all the libtard station people I listen to on Free Speech TV, they all seem like they're pretty worried. There's better things for him to do than some of the conspiratorial things that people think he's going to do. Hey, Black Ops. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started and run through this. Bishy, I'll make you a mod. You don't feel that you have to keep putting stuff in there, but I modded you. If you've never been here before, I'm going to flip through 4 at a time, and it's your choice. Today, they're all going to be still sealed again. It's going to be a relatively short show because it's Thanksgiving, and I have a big ephemera show at 10. If you're into old postcards and photos and stuff, check my other shows out. Got like 600 items in that, and I got $1 starts on all of them, and I'm going to fly through them, well, as fast as you can fly through 600 items. But I'm going to run them all in order. And that's going to be at 10. So this is going to be a relatively short show, an hour or so probably here. And then tomorrow I will have one in the morning, and I may have I'm going to have to ship a lot of stuff from my ephemera show. So I may have one in the morning that lasts for a little while and then come back on. Super Kelsey's selling at 2. I might come on a few hours before her and sell for a while and raid into her. Tomorrow's no fee day, so everybody that has anything to point a cell phone at is probably going to be on Whatnot trying to sell their stuff, which usually crashes the system and aggravates everyone. But if you didn't know that was happening, be aware that's happening tomorrow, and that if your screen crashes, that's probably why. Oh yeah, vinyl record show tomorrow night too. And it's the same deal. I don't know what I'm going to pull out. So I might pull out something that's really nice, or it might all be Henry Mancini and Al Hurt and Reader's Digest compilations and that sort of crap. So I'm going to start flipping through these. I do have stuff in the pre-listed auctions. If you want me to run some of that, just say so in the chat, and feel free to make offers on anything in the buy now. I'm trying to add more every day. So the first up are those ones that you see in front of you. And today, again, everything's going to be sealed. Tomorrow, they'll probably be back to non-sealed stuff for a while. But this is all still sealed. You got a Geronimo soundtrack, King's X, Dogman, Robert Hunter, and Joe Jackson. And Those are running. And at the end of this show, I'll do 3 buyer giveaways for anybody that buys something, if somebody buys something. And I'll let you choose from a stack of stuff. This year, you cooking a big Thanksgiving dinner? Uso Endor. I don't know what that is. Ninja Man, Sarah Brown, and Dr. Ament. Those are running. And if you can't see the ones at the bottom, good. Just swipe the chat out of the way. You just go like that on your screen if you don't know. Well, Bishy, I kind of lucked out. Nobody invited us, so I just scheduled my show. But then Butterfly's brother invited her at the last minute. It's that, whatever that is. And that's Willie DeVille, Backstreets of Desire, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, and Dwight Yoakam this time. Fishy, what are you bidding on? Thank you, Bishy. You like yourself some Marky Mark? You watch his reality show? That's still on? No Way Out soundtrack. Hey, Ohio. Happy Thanksgiving. Ninja Man, some sort of flamenco. More Spanish stuff that I'm not going to try to pronounce. And that's running. So you just sitting at home all day, Bishy? All done. Original cast recording of Once on This Island. Get It Boys, Nasty Bass. What's going on in that picture there? Oh my. Crafting. Naughty by Nature, 1993. And that's running. Thank you, Bishy. 3. I'm gonna spend the day trying not to scream at whatnot. I was already having errors in the hub this morning, and I'm gonna try to get all the bitching about whatnot out of the way in this show before I get to the ephemera. I know I've only been up for an hour and a half, and already it's crashing. So Wilfredo Vargas, the Rivieras Sing, Club Mix 97. That one's a 2-tape set, and these are all still sealed. And Molly Hatchet, No Guts, No Glory. And that's running. Good morning, Sean, damn it. I'm attempting to sell cassette tapes here. Dale Dura, I don't know. Some Spanish language thing with some scantily clad chick on the cover. Scraping Fetus Off the Wheel, Hole, Geronimo soundtrack, and Yellow Jackets. And it's running. Is he feeling any better, Ohio? Good morning, Broke Bitter and Mermanda. MOD Surfing. Amy Grant, Heart in Motion. Killdozer, Intellectuals are the Sunshine Boys, or the Shoeshine Boys of the Rolling Elite. And King Sun. So all still sealed, your choice. He's unhappy about the oxygen or unhappy about going home? Thank you, Skaboom. And if you guys have bought anything in previous days, it's all on its way to you now. But this stuff won't go out today because there's no mail. Ohio, there's this Amish guy that goes to he died, but he goes to the one auction that we go to, and he started calling the ambulance to have him take him to the hospital, and he decided that he loved it, and he was on disability or whatever. He didn't have to pay for the stuff, so he'd sit in there and watch TV and have the nurses bring him food and give him sponge baths. I think they said he called the ambulance like 30 times in a month. It was like almost every single day he was calling them. So we have Kama Sutra soundtrack. What is that? Sire. It ain't easy. Glue Leg, Heroic Doses, and Carcass Swan Song. Hey Jay, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving. We're selling cassettes, or trying to. Number 4. Thank you. Keep it. And I will add one more since there was a massive bidding war on that one. And it'll be Diane Sure. So that probably won't contribute to another bidding war. Welcome in, Duncan. Statler Brothers, Home. The Connells, Ring. John Wesley Harding. And Hall & Oates. Oh, yeah. That's running. Oh, yeah, that makes me think of the Kool-Aid Man. Kool-Aid. Yes, that's a Pennsylvania pronunciation. Kool-Aid. It's not Kool-Aid. It's Kool-Aid. Shut up, Bishy. We like to drink our Kool-Aid by the creek. John Lee Hooker, going down Highway 51. Bubber Johnson, Original Blues. Spike Jones, That Old Black Magic. And Mark Isaacs, Preludes. Oh, Bishy, I have heat. Those are running. Your choice. All sealed. They got the heating done, I would say 20 minutes before Butterfly had to leave. Poor Butterfly. No, she went home. She went to her house. Because she's going to her brother's for Thanksgiving today, and she was going to make banana bread. And I did not have all the ingredients here. Plus, she's got jury duty next week again, so she was going to gather up her jury duty clothes while she was up there. Which it's radiant floor heat and hot water heat, so it takes a while to warm up. So it ought to be nice and warm when she gets back today, or a little bit warmer. Still won't be completely warm. Oh, that's a Mickey Mouse thing, I guess. Some sort of compilation. Push Twangers. Here we go again. Young Man, Older Woman, Older Women, the Cast album, and Dog's Eye View, Happy Nowhere. And that's running. At least he doesn't give a shit. He likes his belly rubbed, but he doesn't care if she goes. I mean, he's happy when she comes back. But Bubba, he gets pretty upset. You can tell he looks sad. He looks like one of those dogs that we don't have a dog, but you've seen dogs that have that sad look in their eyes when they're. That's what Bubba looks like when she leaves. Yeah. Lucy just doesn't care. He's just. She got him like a 500 count pack of springs from Timu, and he's happy. Jaluka, Universal Man, or maybe it's Haluka, I don't know. Will Smith, 7 Mary 3, Rock Crown, and Cisco, Return of Dragon. Those are running. Lucy will just throw one spring down the steps, get another one, take it over to the top, throw it down, and then when he doesn't have any more that he can find, he goes down and drags them up and does it again. So a split second. Sugar Ray floored. Sponge. Rotting Pinata. Welcome in. We're doing cassettes. These are all still sealed today. Your choice of the 4. Shock Therapy, Touch Me, and Die. And those are running. They're both special. Takes Sugar Ray. Thank you, Skaboom. Ohio, I enjoy the soap opera and crafting and everything that is your show and your humor and everything. But I gotta say, I like the Kiki bits more than the crafting. The same with Bishy. When she whips out Abu, we just had that. Prefer that to the crafting. Sorry, guys. You guys put so much work into your crafting, and I'm like, I want to see the guinea pig. Sticky Fingers, Lisa Stansfield, that is Salt and Pepper, and that is a Speed soundtrack, like crack on the case. And it is running. Bishy, are you loading up on rap today? Think you keep it underground. Is that the one you wanted, Bishy? I'll add Tom's album to it. It's Tom's Diner song with a whole bunch of different versions, I think is what that is. Happy Thanksgiving, Pendejo. Are you interested in cassette tapes? Three. Thank you, Bishy. Well, we're doing choice of the 4 sealed ones I put up there today. They're all still sealed today, I believe. So Together Again, 12-point buck by Killdozer, Juan Gabriel, something in Spanish, and Losing Isaiah. Those are running. Do you have a record player, Bishy? Thanks, Kaboom. Thank you. And I assume that's what the 2 bidders or whatever wanted, but I'm going to add New Order, whatever that is, to it. Run it again, just in case somebody wanted that Together Again. Bishy, I will look. If I happen to find a cassette player, I'll send you one, but I don't know. some people, was it you that was saying they couldn't find them at Goodwill? Thank you, Pendejo. You got a crown. So, remember, if you didn't know, like, I don't know, Monday, I think, is the last day you can use those coupons for the rewards program up there. But I think Hazy said they were giving you a week grace period. But a new season starts on the 2nd. I don't know, Bishy. Not a single person has said. I've asked for advice and people's opinions about what they want, and I haven't had anybody reply. Dance Hall Queens, and I don't know if there's a way in the admin to see what people used them. Like in the coupons and stuff, there is, but like I don't know if I can see who used the rewards. So there's a reggae compilation, Jurassic Park soundtrack, Elmore James, and Profit Recycled. Bishy, have you ever used my rewards? Do you use them every time you buy? Oh, it's not really that complicated, Ohio. Thank you, Bendejo. It's the more you buy, the more percentage you save. Thank you, Pen. It's just the whole putting them in is complicated, and I don't know. I tried to make it easy, but everybody's rewards are different. But like I said, if anybody's a seller here and knows if you can see who used your rewards, I mean, you can see when somebody buys something that they didn't pay full price. But if you have coupons, I don't know if that you can tell if they used a coupon or whether they just did it with the rewards program. So you have Elmore James, Roaring Lion. I think that's reggae too. The Burning Blue Soul. And the 3 o'clock 6 tambourines. That one's right. Did you guys watch the turkey trot yesterday on here? I told Bishy about it, and she said she went into one of the shows and actually won a giveaway. Welcome in, Lost Simpsons. The Pope. That was all you could take, huh, Annie? Joker. Jean Michel. I don't know how you pronounce his name. So you just can see it. David Grisman. Dog 90. And that's running. But for some reason, Butterfly turned it on, and I got dementia. I can't remember who it is. It's the guy that's got the purple Star Wars character on his. Anyway, thank you. Keep it underground. Which one? Number 1. Anyway, she turned it on, and there was over 1,200 people in there, and it was whoever it was the guy I rated to the last ephemera show I did, and that day that I rated to him, he was selling popcorn, just bag after bag, one after another, and he had a couple hundred people in there that night. But Yeah, we didn't understand what was going on there for a little bit. There was like every 5 minutes they rated out to somebody else, and all it was giveaways for the most part. I don't know how to pronounce her name either. Rockio Durcal. House Party. Some sort of jazz. Gravity Kills in a Cardboard Box That's Sealed. And Oklahoma City Memorial Service. And those are running. I'm going to drown on my coffee. Excuse me. It doesn't look like they're having it today. That must have just been a yesterday thing. I sat through a few of them, and then it was right before they rated out to the next one, I unfollowed the people. They had some pretty big sellers on there, and there were a bunch of categories that I wasn't ever going to be interested in. Grayson U. Gypsy Kings. You gonna do some bidding, Ohio? I hope somebody bids on some stuff. Roy Rogers Tribute. And that's running. I don't have many pre-bids. I don't know how many there are, several dozen, but I think they're only from like 4 people. Thank you, Pandejo. Number 3. One, two, three. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll just go clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Pandejo. I didn't think that's the one you wanted. Somebody told me yesterday they wanted Fiddler on the Roof. Oh, got one of those in the pre-listed stuff too. Colin Ray. No, this is Dance Hall Kings. The other one was Dance Hall Queens. Odds Against Tomorrow soundtrack and Lee Harvey Oswald band A Taste of Prison. And that one's running. Thank you, Bendejo. Which one would you like? Number 3. I don't know, Ohio. I haven't listened to any of these. Stuart Ham, Radio Free Album Youth. Jesus Christ Superstar, and that's a sealed 2-tape set of the London cast recording. Ritual Tension, Expelled. And Pedro Guzman live at the Blue Note. And that's running. I didn't think there were that many bids, Bishy. Maybe there is. Doesn't tell you how many there are. I just scrolled down, but it looks like it's from only about 4 different people. Hey, little Lucy. Yeah, I feel bad because I kept saying over and over again that I was going to run them in order. That's okay. Nobody listens. Somebody called me last night and asked me if I was really selling that stuff for $1 starts, how I was doing it, and he was in the show when I kept saying it, so you weren't the only one that doesn't listen to me. To Diz with Love, Dizzy Gillespie, Godzilla soundtrack, 95 Grammy nominees, and Woody Guthrie, and Pete Seeger. And that's running. Bishy, are you responsible for that Whatnot Crafters community that keeps blowing up my phone? Yes. A little birdie called me. Audio, I have no idea. It's all unsorted. That's what I'm sort of doing now. Thank you, Skaboom. You're not. So I can, like, delete that. I see you post to it occasionally. Yes, I can delete it. I'll have to figure out how. I don't know how I got in it. Robin Gibb, Secret Agent. GRP All-Star Band. And Grease, new Broadway cast recording. And Barry Gibb, New Voyager. And that is running. Well, then I'm going to figure out how to delete that. It's constant. And then I don't know half those people. And I've never posted to it. And I'm not smart enough to know how to turn the notification. Can you turn the notifications off for a single group like that? Every time it dings, I think Butterfly is trying to message me. Pedro Guzman and whatever that is, Hibaro Jazz 6, Gravity Kills, My Fellow Americans soundtrack, Chuck Mangione, Eyes of the Veiled Temptress. So you're in the same boat I am. Those are running. Every once in a while I see you post something to it, because there's a whole bunch of like groups within that thing on my phone that comes up, and every once in a while I see you post and I go, oh, I'll just keep it on there. Walk us through it, Ohio. Stray Cats, Best of the Stray Cats. Doug Supernaw, the Salsa Orchestra, Christmas Jollies, and David Murray Quartet Fast Life. All sealed, your choice. Those are running. Whoops. Those are running. Welcome in, Greed Steeds. If you stick around, a high nurse might tell us how to silence a group in Messenger. Like Bible journaling. I don't need that. I don't even know how I got in this group. Hide from inbox. Thank you, Bendejo. It's number 3. Oh, you must be on an iPhone. I don't have 3 dots. I've got a hamburger. And when you hit it, it doesn't say manage whatever you said. Nobody wanted that one earlier anyway. Cindy and Tito Rodriguez. Red Hot and Dance. The Outer View, George Russell. And Paradigm Ambient Hits Collection. All sealed. Those are running. I was clicking around in Instagram the other night, and I was not aware that there were so many freaking settings inside of the Instagram settings. Holy hell. I use none of them. I just have stock Instagram. I post crap and it appears, and I heart things occasionally. I don't like any of it, Bishy. McVicker soundtrack, Dick Powell Art Deco series, big band, something or other. And P. Diddy and the Bad Boy Family. Ooh, that's probably a good one. Him's a bad boy. And a Mozart one from the London Symphony. Well, I muted them and hid them from the inbox, and we'll see if that helps. I thought that was something you made me get in, Bishy. The Neville Brothers, Brothers Keeper, Eddie Raven, the Busby Berkeley album, John McGlynn, and Husker Du, Warehouse Songs and Stories. Hey, Dawn, happy Thanksgiving. Are you in the kitchen cooking, Dawn? Or are you saying screw that? Thank you, Pendejo. Number 3. So you are cooking though. My aunt's supposed to be picking up Thanksgiving dinners for her and my uncle, and I guess she's gonna drop me one off. So that'll be my Thanksgiving dinner. Are you having a big party, Dawn, or is it just the family, close family? So that's Onslaught, In Search of Sanity, Sam Jones and Holly Dunn up top, and Salif. I don't know how to pronounce this crap. It's that guy. I assume it's a guy. It's got a guy's picture. Well, if I put Salif, Kaida, Ko Yan, I don't know. Thank you, Skaboom. Oh, that didn't work, did she? Now it's making noises, but I can't see what the messages are, and it's making the red number appear every time somebody says something in his groups. I don't know how to leave the group. I don't know how I got in the group. It just started appearing in my messenger. Summer Hayes, Kathy O'Sullivan. I thought you made it happen, so I just left it there. Oh, Perfect Love. That's a wedding songs album with Nancy Enslin on the concert harp. And it could be yours for $4 here in about 10 seconds. Hot Latin Rhythms. Looks like a compilation. And Milt Jackson. If it wouldn't trip the notifications, if I could just click on the group occasionally or something, even though wouldn't want to, but it just constantly goes off. I did reply to one. Shirley's Crafty World asked a question that I replied to the other day. I think they were looking for Ohio or something. Hibaro, Jazz, Pedro Guzman, Joey Gilmore, Can't Kill Nothing, Vince Gill, and Hank Jones. And those are running. There's a button that says join. Click that, and there's an option that says leave group. I don't even know where it went now because I hit it from the inbox. I can't see it. It's just making noise and flashing up on the screen. Happy Thanksgiving, Thrifty Spartan. Whoops. Music from Philadelphia and New York. You're soaking in it. So some sort of compilation. Eddie Grant, Paintings of the Soul, and that one, the case is a little bit bunged up on it. And the Electric Love Muffin Play-Doh Meat Hook. And Jane Loves Jezebel Immigrant. And that is running. I hate it all. How much longer am I going? What time is it? Uh, I'll probably be another half hour, something like that. I contacted Facebook the other day about my store disappearing from my Facebook page. So that's Willie DeVille. Yeah, I can't go all day today because I've got to do something to get ready for that ephemera show at 10. Jimmy Rogers and Cindy and Tito. Yeah, so I actually got Facebook to call me, and I spoke to somebody with a ridiculously thick accent that I couldn't understand. And then I got to the point where he actually told me I had to wait 6 hours for whatever I was doing to resolve because there was an error on their end. So I just ignored it and said, screw it. And I waited 2 days and tried it on my own, and it didn't resolve like he said it would. So I get these texts or these messages on Messenger asking me how satisfied I was with the Meta customer support. So I just started ranting and hit enter, and it popped up with the same question again. So I ranted some more, hit enter, same thing, just kept popping up with the same thing. And I did it about 5 times before I stopped, before I threw the phone. And then I actually got an email that said, "Thank you for being satisfied with our service. We are closing this case because you did not respond to the chat." I was so mad. Rival Sons, Regis Philbin, 43210s, and Gypsy Rumba, some sort of compilation, I believe. And that's running. I could feel my blood pressure just rising. And I'm there talking to text on the "Are you satisfied" chat. And as soon as I was done, I gave up, and there was an email there that said they were happy I was happy. Thank you, pendejo. What? Not pendejo? Johnny Gill, Vince Guaraldi Trio, and Robert Hunter, Tales of the Great Rum Runners. And this is Eddie Grant live at Notting Hill. Yes, they get the User Idea of the Day award, which comes with absolutely no prize. We have Etta Jones, Sugar. Tommy Boy's Greatest Beats, Volume 3. The Everly Brothers, Golden Hits. And Eddie Grant, Soca Baptism. And That Is Wrong. Is that really what it means? I don't know. All I took was the 6-week exploratory Spanish in high school, and I took German. Well, Ohio, I learned something today. And it was quite early in the day, so I'll probably forget it by noon. So that means my entire life, 47 years, every time I heard somebody on a movie call somebody pendejo, I had no idea what they were saying. And never once cared enough to look it up. That's scary. What else am I totally oblivious to? Christmas with Etta Jones, Gene Krupa. There's another Eddie Grant live at Notting Hill. And Gardens of the World with Audrey Hepburn. Music from the television series. Pendejo says Pendejo is for the children. Oh, and I highly encourage back and forth trolling and fighting in my chat too, so go at it. And it's been so long since I've had anyone just try to ridicule me during my entire show. I sort of miss that. Closest I come is Bishy having calling me names. I just had one of those too. And one of those. Dead fly boy. That was a little bit dusty. It's not really that color. Look how there we cleaned it. Oh, there's the exact same one. We got some doubles there. Dave Edmonds. Another Gypsy Rumba. I don't know if that's the same one or not. Pat Metheny Works. Feifei, they always amuse me because it's like, I mean, you can tell that I'm not just having the best time of my life when I'm selling stuff all the time. And it's like, you think you're going to make this worse? You're just going to spice this up and make it more enjoyable. And I can usually self-deprecate their trolling, so they usually give up pretty quick. John Lee Hooker Alone, The Kingsman, Louie, and another Killdozer. God Hears the Pleas of the Innocent with the cute little lambs. And Patricia Cass, I don't know how you pronounce it. I haven't tried any of the co-hosting. Thank you, Skaboom. Kaboom. Do you know, are you a killdozer aficionado? I assume that's what somebody else was bidding on, but I'll add the Billy Dean to it. Hey, junkie. Killdozer Reps. Is Killdozer still a band, or is there like anybody in it that is in another band now? Happy Thanksgiving, junkie. Are you cooking? Coffee break? If I take too many coffee breaks, then I have to pee. So, Grease soundtrack, Exotica World Music Divas. Must be a compilation of some sort. And we had one of those earlier. I'll throw another one up. Glue Leg, Heroic Doses. Oh, if Timmy the alarm goes off. Band of Susans Now. We have the Electric Love Muffin, second time around. The Red Crayola. Chris Christopherson and the Border Lords. And ZZ Hill, Faithful and True. And those are running. Welcome in, Rick Mortis. I think. Thank you, Pendejo. Number 2 takes Red Crayola. I'm doing choice of sealed tapes today. Dressed to Kill soundtrack. Red Garland, Red Alert. Gene Krupa, Hot Drums. And Corruption, Scarred for Life. It's like they had an accident with a finger. And that's running. Super Kelsey wants the severed finger one, probably. Thank you, Kelsey. Takes number 3. Thank you. Bishy, what are you doing tomorrow anyway? What's your show? Selling shit. Katrina and the Waves. Rusty Kershaw. Copeland Greatest Hits. And Handel Chamber Orchestra of Europe. Are you keeping up on my pre-bids, Bishy? Do I have any? I don't see any. Thank you, Pendejo. Which one would you like this time? Rusty Kershaw. I don't know what that is. I never did too many reel-to-reel tapes. Those are really hard to find. I mean, any of them. And finding ones that aren't mangled and destroyed is even harder. So we got it's Doug Kershaw's brother. I don't know who Doug Kershaw is. Is that Sammy Kershaw's dad or brother? Isn't Sammy Kershaw a country? The Hellcasters, Escape from Hollywood. Freddie King. I've got dementia, so I probably knew who Doug Kershaw was and don't remember. Lena Horne, The Eagle and Me. Those ones are running. Okie dokie. Alexa played Diggy Liggy Low by the Kershaw Brothers. Welcome in, Digital Overlord. That's Horse London. Kinks Think Visual. Guilty Pleasures, Music You Love to Hate. I don't know most of those songs, or like any of those, so I don't know why I would hate them. Hey, Chip and Sissy. Doc Severinsen. Those are running. Alrighty. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Chip and Sissy. Do Chip and Sissy, do they sit at the table and eat turkey too? Bubba and Lucy love turkey. Alright, I've just got two little stacks here. So what I'm going to do is, ooh, it looks like there might be some neat ones in there. I'm going to do the buyer giveaways now and let you pick from these stacks. And then after I do them, if anybody wants me to run any of the ones in the stacks, you can tell me and I'll run them. And then I'm going to go do something and try to get this stuff packaged and get ready for my ephemera sale, which starts at 10 o'clock Eastern time, so in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I'm having an ephemera sale with like 600 items. You just keep the enthusiasm up, Dawn, for me. I probably won't be able to talk by the end of it. I'll be slurring my speech more than usual, complaining about my back hurting and everything else. All right. These are buyer giveaways because I'm too cheap to pay for shipping. And it rewards the people that bought stuff. So, starting giveaway. If you don't want anything in there, well, I don't know. If you win and you don't want anything, pick something and expand your horizons in music. All right, I'm going to pull it. I have successfully selected the winner, and it's Skaboom. You could probably tell me like L and R and count down from the top, starting with 1, if it makes it easier. And I'm going to start another one while you're picking. Aversion, right stack. So that one's gone. Another giveaway is running. So 2 people that were in it before aren't in it now. I'm going to pull it real quick. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Flip the mattress. Fishy, you win. They're all cassettes anyway. She doesn't have a cassette player. Humpty Dumpty. Is that really in there? Yes, it is. Oh, it's kind of scary, Bishy. 40 favorite nursery rhymes. That's Bishy's. All right. That one person. Yeah. If I'm gonna pull it here. Pull the last giveaway, Pendejo. I think all 5 people are in that bought, so maybe you'll win it. Yay, you win! Now I gotta find it. Where's it? And there's yours, Pendejo. Unless you changed your mind. So, all right. Was there anything in these 2 stacks that you guys wanted me to run? Otherwise, I'm gonna find somebody to raid out to and get ready for my ephemera show. I'm gonna go ship this stuff right now. It won't leave till tomorrow though, because apparently the mailmen get off for Thanksgiving. So. I figured one of you would have some perverted thought about that. No scan for Kelsey. I'm gonna say no today. I might have a show tomorrow and raid into Kelsey. Uh, but I've got to get going because I've got to get shit done before 10. Um, was it works? That one? Okay, you got it, Kelsey. It's in there. That's your Thanksgiving Day gift. No, bitch, I'm an asshole all the time, and I just pretend I'm nice every once in a while. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, too. Thank you for coming. And if you're into ephemera, old photos, postcards and stuff, I will be back at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, so just a little over 2 hours to be selling that stuff. Where are we rating? Fei Fei's on. I'm going to raid to Fei Fei. Don't forget all my envelopes. Oh, yes. Pendejos is on. We'll just go to Fei Fei because she's one of the few that are up there. I don't know what she's doing, but thanks for coming, guys, and have a good day and be careful driving and all that.